Oh my goodness gracious, what are you doing on a windy overcast day? Oh my gosh, my body. Is my body talking to me? It sure is, man. It ain't no fun getting old. People are like, you ain't getting old. It's like, well, the body sure says I'm getting old because, man, whew, what am I doing now? You know, I'm always up to something, you know that. I'm going to go over and get the tractor going. And I'm going to go over and take that foundation apart. And, because I'm seeing how that foundation's not curing all the way because of the boards are holding it kind of that way, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna get the tractor over there. I'm gonna take apart all the boards. I'm gonna cut up all the rods, and so just watch what I'm gonna do. Just stay tuned. All right, let's get the good old John Deere started up, and I need the bucket to get all my boards back up. Oh my gosh, you know, these dogs, all my years I've lived here, I've never been the guy that says howdy doody. What I mean by that is picking up all the duty. For me, I pretty much like every other day walk around my yard just picking up dog crap because it's that much. Yeah, 8 dogs, what do you think's gonna happen? I mean, it's like having horses, you gotta clean up the manure. So I just spent time doing that. And now I'm airing the camper out, cleaning the camper out. Just always projects. You know, try to walk to freaking Leesburg, give back that pallet and concrete. Could never find anybody to help me, so I'm like, what a joke. I mean, just incredible. Sunday morning at Home Depot, he's asleep. Here's a African twin, and I may ride that 4 days out. I mean, it's weird, you know, this weather, crazy weather. I can't honestly tell you if we're going to have crazy weather or not. I mean, filling the camper up right now with water. But I got to turn this off because I'm going to be over there working. And I'll forget about this thing in the tank. Water be running everywhere. Got the barn door strapped down. But yeah, so now I got to thinking, I think I should get those boards detached from that foundation because I've already done one side, the outside, but not the inside. And hot dang it, without the area be walking into the greenhouse, a little bit of the concrete didn't finish right. You'll see when I get over there, take the tractor over there. So let's get on over there. Close up these barn doors because we are kind of getting some heavy wind here. That'd be a drag. See those things come off the barn. That'd be a major pain in the ass. Dogs are so funny. So just stay there. You can get another way, little baby. All right, let's get over here. Yeah, the wind has picked up actually. Kid just went out the horse and said, I think it's going to be really windy, but I don't know, who the hell knows. You revolve your day around the damn weather. I don't think you do much of anything. In all reality. And here we go again. It's another day in the tractor. Watch out, pup. Watch out. Watch out. There you go. Julia's last night sending me pictures of Kiefer. You're going, look, Dad, doesn't Diesel look just like Kiefer? I'm like, it's so funny how I've talked about that numerous times. I always felt like Diesel had such a similar look as Kiefer, and that was one reason I picked him out. You know, I've already got the 2 German Shepherds down there in Southern Virginia. I really came to realize very quickly it's not going to be anything close to the Kiefer look because they had such that long hair. But Julia's just so tickled pink to get Prancy Boy, and Gypsy really is a unique, cool dog. But I just like, I don't really think that's a German Shepherd. I was really wanting more of a little short-haired German Shepherd, really. So it's just ironic I go to Florida, and what plays out besides me buying 4 more German Shepherd puppies? Who can even imagine? Even for me, I think, wow, did I really do that? Did I really have 6 German Shepherd puppies living at my parents' house? That's hard to believe, everybody. Even for me, it's like, wow. All right, you see here? So she's coming along, man. She's coming along here. But what I gotta do now is I gotta call this rebar out to make it flush with the pad. And that's the first thing I gotta do. Then I gotta try to get these other boards off without ruining the foundation. Because already over here, I'm gonna show you here. Already over here, let me get all this stuff out. All right, yeah. So I was saying here is what a bummer. See how nice and clean that is? And then right over here in the front, when I popped it, it pulled apart. But it's that rougher wood that I used. See, wood came off the side of my bar, and so that's why that probably had a rougher finish to it. If you look at it, you kind of see a rougher finish in that versus this over here. What's really interesting here is, you know, technically this should be like 5 or 6 inches. The back should be like 8 or 9 inches. I haven't measured, boy, it's windy. And I said, you know, you're out to horse. It's been windy as hell out there, you know. But then she questioned me, like, I don't know. All right, so right now, what are we? About 4.5 inches. 4.5 inches there. So I would think I'd be 7.5 back here if my measurements were right. So here, yeah, I'm pretty well 7. So what's over here? I bet you this is 7.5. Yeah, this is close to 8. Yep. So, but that's the thing. The ground, you know, the ground. If you look here, the ground is the way the ground falls. So it's gonna be interesting once the structure's up. If this looks crooked, you know, and right now looking at this foundation, I would say it would. But what's unbelievable is that's level right there. So, but it just gives you that impression that the structure is going to be like leaning one way or the other. I'd have a tendency to be leaning like that. I don't know. So we put it up. It's like the Eiffel Tower, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind down to the surface the rebar. And I really like how I pound down the ground. So it's really far down the ground. Good news, out here in the country, I don't have to worry about, you know, when you go start in your own backyard in an urban, suburban area, you start pounding stuff in the ground, you got to be careful. You could be getting to find a gas line, water line, electric line, phone line, cable line. You just can't do this. You have to call Miss Utility. If you live up in a more developed community, you'd have to call Miss Utility before you do this job, because you'd be just, you know, it'd be on you if you screw up. So, all right, let's see but I guess I'm gonna take my grinder and try to cut out these screws. That's what my kid was saying. How are you gonna be able to do that? I could probably bust out the board though. We'll see here without doing damage to the concrete. That's my concern. I'm blown away. This Milwaukee battery powered grinder is probably 12 or 13 years old. And it's the same battery. Is that incredible? That's a statement, man. That's just beyond believable. All right, one down. Many more to go. You know, this is a project where I think you just get try to get a step ahead. So like tomorrow, if we start trying to put this greenhouse together, I'm already kind of a step ahead by one day just doing this today. It's going to take a little time. I don't know if I'll have enough battery power. We'll see. Woohoo! Well, got that. Interesting how this country still really is soft. As I'm cutting it, it literally starts kind of create a little bit of a rubber there if you look. It's kind of raining right now, but I think these rains are just going to kind of come in and come out. That's my guess. But now, challenge is, I don't know how confident I feel about trying to get these other boards off in the back here, because I just don't think this concrete's set up good enough. So I don't know, I may not do that today, because I'm going to start pounding that wood really hard. So I think I'm going to let it keep on curing, because I just would hate to see the foundation kind of get crapped up for me pounding on this stuff. I don't know. Got mixed feelings, but what I'm going to do is I'm about to cut down the ground. So, because those rods are somewhat cemented kind of into the cement. So that's a whole other ball game. Well, we're getting there little by little. So good over here. Bust that one out. This one's pretty much out. Pretty cool. You know, you would think if you didn't see the video of us digging everything out, you would honestly say this is just sitting on the ground. That you guys just poured a concrete foundation that's just sitting on top of the grass. Isn't that something? I would think that. Oh, windy Sunday. Lazy day what's it, lazy day Sunday? Oh, look at Rebel, he's so funny. Rebel's up there on my pillow from my my deck. Look at him, what a character. Isn't he pretty smart? He's a smart guy. Sometimes he doesn't look so smart, but he is a smart little boy. Everybody's tuckered out, thank God. I'm tuckered out. I'd just rather be sitting down doing nothing, to be honest with you. But I keep it going. Jeez. And wow. Woo! Got that knocked out. Yeah. A little bit of work. Look at that, huh? You know, Bob Melbourne says, hey, Mr. Iceman, she looks level to me, you know? Now that all the wood is gone, I mean, for the most part, not too shabby. Going to the Roman engineering days, just let gravity do its thing. So, it'll be very interesting to see as this thing goes up. And now I'm really worried about, did I build the right dimensions? So, it's supposed to be like 6 foot 7 inches, 6'7" wide, 7'6" long. I'm scared right now, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm not lying. I'm like, no, because I want it to be bigger. I want the foundation to be bigger than that so I can move it around. So let's see what the tape measure says on this really windy day. If I can get it to grab. So remember, this should be 7'6", would be the exact 7 feet. So this is 8 feet. So that's good. So I have room. Let's see here. So now, I get this dang thing to 7'6". I can't stay in that. So right now, so right now, if I move it down a little bit, let's see. That's the outside dimension, just so you know. So the outside of this, of the structure right now, would be basically right here. And right, let's see here, 7'6". So the question is, how much inside is the width? You know what I'm saying? So is that base like a 2-inch? That's where I could have screwed up. I should have probably gone more on the inside than the outside, thinking this through. So that's going to be interesting. I may have screwed up here, everybody. That sucks. That would really suck, because in so many ways, why was I thinking going more outside than inside? I don't know. I don't know why I would have done that, but all right, so let's see now. It's scary. I told you it'd be scary to do this. Yeah, I mean, yikes. Do I have to lay a whole nother, foundation inside here? I don't know. It just depends how big that base, how fat is that base? I don't know. So now we got to go. It's 7'6" and 6'7", if I remember right. Let's see here. So now, bring this whole thing here in. So 6'7". Yeah, so I'm okay. So wide-wise, I got plenty. It's just the long ways I kind of screwed up. Long ways, I should have been about another inch or 2 inches more in. I can't believe I didn't figure that out. I just thought of that too. Yikes. Yeah, adventures begin, right? Yeah, it'll be very interesting. Well, like you say, worst case would be I'd have to put another concrete. We'd have to come in here and do another thing of concrete, or At this point, you just fill the whole damn thing up with concrete, and I would have like a 4 or 5 inch concrete floor at least. You know, that may have to happen. I mean, that may play out because of the width, the length. Everyone says this is the width, the length is, you know, I don't know. I'm pushing my luck now. Yikes. All right, this side, I feel good. Other side, I don't know. Why do I not feel as good? Because we've got right here 7.7. So there's at least 3 inches on this side. And there's a good 3 inches on this side. Let's go back over there again. All right, well, this is where the X, this is where we try to do the X. And so now you know you do an X, you got to get it just about right because it's a little heavy on that side. The side here, probably going to be 2.5 inch. That's probably what's going to play out because I've got a good solid 3 inches over there. But this here is only a little over 2. So it's probably going to play out being about a 2.5 inch. So if that base is like 4 inches, I don't know, but you just think about it. So outer wall is going to be carrying the load, so I can't see it being a 4. That material is so thin, you know. So the wall is probably only maybe what, a half an inch or an inch thick. So I think that I'm being overly concerned because the reality is, if the bearing of the wall is all on this, then that's all that really matters. So. Yeah, well, we'll find out once I open up the box and then start putting together, right? Oh my gosh, you know, that's the thing. I'm a rookie. I'm totally a green guy doing a greenhouse. So, but it's just material. Once again, the worst case is we got to add another layer of concrete, but I sure hope not. That'll be a total bummer. And we'll see. Yikes. Just thinking out loud here to myself as I look at this and how this kind of plays out. Yep.